Hey, what's up, everybody? I figured I would try to do a video on my tablet here because I kind of already have it set up. My roommate is currently sleeping. I think I mentioned he works night shift, so that's why. So I didn't want to interrupt him, but I just had my weekly circle at the Recovery Cafe that I just zoomed in on, which was a really quick circle. But I'm in the dining room and had this set up, so I'm just like, well, you know what? While I'm out here, why not do a quick video, especially just to test and see how this works. Normally, I've been shooting my videos on my phone, and that's really easy to just record and upload. So now I'm actually using the camera on my tablet. I don't think I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I recently got this Microsoft Surface through the organization that I work for. Apparently, if you qualified through, low income or stamps or something like that, you can get one. And what's nice is they went through the extra effort to get me one, even though I wasn't there in person. I think it was something that you had to be kind of in person for, but they did get me one and mailed it down here, so I'm really thankful for that. Super thankful for that. It's pretty nice. I'm really it's a nice little thing. I've never owned a tablet before, so I've been really enjoying it. It's just kind of like a mini computer on the go. And so yeah, actually, it kind of saved my butt too. This morning, I finally, I'm feeling a lot better than I have been the past few weeks. I think actually, a huge part of that has been less financial stress. I have finally been I found a few good things online for me to make actually decent money. I don't know if I mentioned it, but there's Cloud Research and Prolific, and you can do studies/surveys or whatever, where you just answer a bunch of questions, and then you get paid. But I like those because it's like a guaranteed payment. You're kind of pre-screened beforehand, so any surveys that come up, you're already qualified for. Whereas, with freecash.com or any of those other sites that do surveys, a lot of times, you'll get a quarter in or halfway through it, and they'll say you're disqualified. There's been times where I did the whole survey, and at the very end, I didn't get credit because apparently I was disqualified. So anyway, so that has been helpful. And then also, I have been getting a few more peers, some recoveries lately. And so that's why I bring that up is I just met with one of them this morning. It went pretty well. What sucks is normally I do my Zoom stuff on my computer because I have a webcam, and then I also have a headset, and that works out pretty well. But apparently this morning my web camera decided it had enough and stopped working. I still am gonna try and tinker with it and see if I can fix it. I'm not really hopeful or optimistic. It's a pretty cheap webcam, but that kind of sucks because that's another expense that I have to possibly consider. Um, but they're not that expensive. But anyway, so it broke literally right before as I was setting up everything for my meeting with my peer, and so I had to text her and be like, hey, I'm gonna have to set something else up. So ended up using this tablet, and so I'm really thankful. It came in handy. Just it's cool too because it's that's why I think they were also willing to help get me this is because I advocated for myself and saying hey, it would be nice to have an extra backup thing. Um, an alternative to using my computer on Zoom in case things happen. And I said in case my computer breaks down, but in this case, I didn't consider my webcam breaking down. So super cool. Ended up working out that way. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. Ooh, a little talkative today. But had the meeting that went well. Seemed to build pretty good rapport and some a little bit of history. So that's awesome. And then I'm supposed to be meeting with a second new recovery on Monday. And possibly going to be getting matched with another peer, or possibly a few. The person doing the matching said that would likely be the case, but not necessarily, guaranteed. So that would be great, but just from like that and doing those studies and surveys that I was talking about, I finally have now some more income coming in to where it's like I don't have to really worry so much about, um, you know, rent or food, because unfortunately, I'm thankful for the food stamps that I get, but with the kind of way inflation has been going and how expensive things have been getting, it's a lot harder to make that money stretch for the whole month. Um, and also, I forgot to mention too. I know I've talked about this before, but I use the cashback offers too. Like I bought and that has been helpful too. Um, but it's just nice to have a little bit more money. Like I would have been fine, but even just having another peer or two to meet and that extra $20-$40 a week, it's just really helpful. It just takes a lot of stress off. Excuse me. So, um, yeah, it's just nice to not have to worry about that. Plus, I think what has been helping too is I've finally been getting acclimated to having a shared bedroom again. Um, because he's a nice guy. We get along. It's just the fact that sharing the bedroom. Now his camera angle is like terrible. Also, I'm very unkempt. I really need to cut my hair. I really need to shave. Still want to paint my nails. I need to work on that too, but um, one thing at a time. Probably better to focus on the logistical stuff or, financial stuff. Get that sorted out, and then we can worry about our appearance. What was I saying? But yeah, so getting used to him, or I guess not him, a shared bedroom. And, it just like this is kind of how my mood's been. It's just been up and down. Not like huge mood swings, but definitely noticeable. And my guess is it's likely at least partially contributed from PAWS, the post-acute withdrawal syndrome, um, which is frustrating because it's like kind of nebulous. It's just like comes and goes, and there's like not a lot of research on it, or you know, you can't really pinpoint. Like it would be help. I guess maybe not wouldn't solve anything, but it would be helpful to just know like where this decrease in like mood and energy and increase in anxiety where it's coming from. Um, but you can't. It's just like, well, is it pause? Is it my mental health? Is it situational? Um, can't really quite say. So, yeah, hopefully, we can get like a little bit of more motivated and energized time. Um, I haven't been working out this week. My bus pass broke in half. This is the second time the bus pass has broken half. First time, like I sat on it a little bit and it just snapped, and then the second time I pulled it out of my pocket and it had broken in half. I don't know why or how, but unfortunately, because of like how the cards are built, I can't like take those two pieces and tape them together and like scan the bus pass. Maybe there's a way, but I've tried that with the first one. So, not that it makes a legitimate excuse, but for the time being, I don't have a bus pass. Um, and I really don't want to spend even like the dollar fare just to go to the gym. And also, my arm's still been hurting, and my legs even been hurting too. I don't know if it's from bad form. I think it's just from sitting on the ground, and I'm hoping that that will be ameliorated when we move rooms and I can finally get my own bedroom and then get a desk and then be able to sit in a chair at a desk like a normal person and not sit on the ground. Because the cross-leggedness plus my knees have occasionally hurt too now, but I know it's just excuses. It's not like that or the bus pass has prevented me from going to the gym, but I just have had less of a reason and desire to. And sometimes it's good to just take like a week off or a few weeks off and let your just like mind and your body, like your nervous system, you know, your hormones like the adrenal glands, give that a little bit of rest. I don't know if that's legit or bro science, but um, I'm just gonna roll with it. So that's unfortunate, but I'm hoping that I can call. I have another bus pass. I just don't know if I can get it transferred over. I was able to before, but that's because I owned both of those passes on my account under my email. This third one is one that I've been given to from a friend that I no longer am in touch with, and I don't have access to that email. I can't register it under mine. So I don't know if they'll do that. If not, I'll have to pay a replacement fee and get a new card, which is like $3. I know it's not a lot of money, but still, that it does add up. Yeah, we'll see. But and then I guess another thing too, which maybe I should have started off with or prioritized, but one of the newer housemates, not the one that moved in just recently, but the one that moved in like a month and a half ago, he's been MIA, and apparently he was spotted out in public from another housemate, and he was quite under the influence. So we've been given instructions and not he's going to have to come and get his stuff when the house supervisor is here. So we've changed the door code, and then this back door has like a wooden bar in it to so it can't open. And it just it's sad. It's just sad to see all these people. I mean, this is like what now, the fourth or fifth person that has succumbed to relapse, and been kicked out, either left the house kind of or kicked out. Mostly kicked out. Yeah, just sad to see. It just like I don't know, man. But maybe it's just not their time to really be successful in their recovery. Maybe they're gonna it leads to better things for them. Just sucks to see people not succeed, especially when it comes to recovery and sobriety. That being said, though, I also am glad though that this house is typically the housemates will be given another chance or two if they lapse or relapse with some conditions. But for the most part, I'm glad that behavior, like it's not allowed to continue, because otherwise, this house wouldn't be so safe in terms of, like a sanctuary, of sobriety. Wouldn't be a safe space, if people are using and relapsing and stuff like that inside the house. definitely undermines everyone else's recovery. So I'm glad that at least that's kept intact. Um, so yeah, so I'm probably gonna go. Um, Probably do some more studies. I still have to play some raid and finish off a few cash offers. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna go bike down to the grocery store and get some groceries. So yeah, I just figured I would give this a try. Hopefully this recorded properly, and hopefully I can upload it properly. So we'll see. I don't know. Either way, um, it doesn't seem like it's too bad in terms of video quality. I don't know how the audio quality is going to be. I'm not going to listen to myself talk because I just hate it. So I have no clue. If you guys could let me know what you thought of the video and audio quality, because this is actually pretty nice using it like this. It has a stand, and I assume this will probably upload the video a lot quicker than it does on my phone. So um, less downtime in that regard. Plus, if I do this, I can start doing stuff like video editing. Possibly, I don't. I'm not going to commit to that or make any promises or guarantees. I kind of like the raw footage, but at the same time, if I did learn a little bit of editing, basic editing, it probably would be nice to cut out pieces that like I'm just like rambling or just not talking about much. So that way it's a more coherent, concise topic. I don't know. Yeah, you guys let me know what you think. But until then, I will see you guys next time.